everybody, one of Wisdom here. It is Tuesday, October 13th. We are a little past 11 p.m. I've been running around trying to figure out where I want all these legendary treasures, picking up some cash, things of that nature. Now, a couple of things I want to do before we get rolling with the planned video. Check out Flynn and Callie. They've taken the relationship, or not a relationship, to new heights with matching hats. Now, part of me really wishes I would have done this the other night, because Persephone was wearing like the bowler hat, that like black kind of derby looking one. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. I think it's actually called the bowler hat or something similar to it. But that one, what were we doing? Something we did, and we leveled up, and I think our choice was to have, I don't even remember now, but one of the options was that the people at the academy will sometimes wear hats. And that's what I picked, and it has been quite hilarious already. So what we're gonna do here is, of course, upgrade Shark Shooter Terrafin. Now I'm gonna do this in my same Skylanders research format, and that of course being 3 videos, when possible at least. We'll have video 1 as the base upgrades. Video number 2 will cover path 1. Video number 3 will cover path 2. Obviously each path will include the soul gem. Currently I have yet to get a single winged sapphire. A little bit of a disappointment. I really enjoyed those things because they save us a lot of money. A lot of people neglect them. I do not, and I've yet to get one. I've gotten tons of hats. I've gotten pretty much everything else under the sun, but no winged sapphire. And we are to chapter 15 now, so pretty interesting. The whole random object thing, it's kind of bittersweet. You know, there's like no winged sapphire per chapter or per segment type deal per se. Some of you might have 5 of them and not have the soul gems I have, but it's just kind of a weird deal the way that pans out. So needless to say, we don't have enough money to fully upgrade him. I'll run through some levels real quick. Terrafin number 2 currently has no cash, so that's going to take a while. But I want to go ahead and get this rolling, then I'm going to be working on Bowser and DK. I was like, that can't be right. Got to scroll up here. So, base 1, 500, 2, 700, 3, 900, 4, 1200. So, our base upgrades are going to combine for 3,300. 1209 is 2100. First 2, 5, and 7, 12, 21, and 12, 33. So 3,300 is all you need to get started. And that's what we're going to do. So just to recap, though, our primary attack, Ballistic Frenzy, he fires 3 sharks off. This isn't me, tapping the button 3 times. It's 3 sharks, so 12 to 18. If I just spam it, he does that. If you hold it, nothing. He can jump and fire. You actually get a really good arc. That could come in handy. Let's check out the range on it. Now the cool thing is, if they fall short, they'll still swing to the dummy. So pretty effective. Close range, mid range, and I wouldn't call it a screen cleaner, but it's pretty respectable nonetheless. Case in point right there. But you get the idea. So 12 to 18, secondary attack. It's not the typical body slam. You have to actually press your primary attack. He shoots up in the sky, 20 to 30. So once again, if you just burrow, it does time out, I believe. Yeah, we covered that, I think, in the introduction and whatnot. So it'll time out after a little bit. The Earth Swim Blast is what it's called. That's what it looks like, 20 to 30. So pretty cool. Just basically comes up, instead of doing the body slam, I'll have him face the camera this time. Just pops out and then proceeds to shoot down at the ground. So that said, sadly, Persephone, no bowler hat.
Are you ready for a new magical upgrade?
Man, it would have been hilarious too. I promise, next time she has one, we're gonna get some of these. So, up first is slam support for 500. Check that out over there in the right-hand corner. I guess not corner, but middle of the screen. Lower middle screen, I guess is the best way to describe it. 12,193, but 0% discount. Again, 0 wing sapphires. They elude us. So, kind of bummed about that. But slam support is the tertiary attack. Press Y to slam the gun on the ground and knock back nearby enemies. Press Y during Earth Swim Blast to launch a shark ally that will attack nearby enemies. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, it's only our second upgrade. I bought in a live stream, maybe, or early on we bought one for Spitfire. We could actually pick up a few more, but we're not. We're gonna try to take it one by one here, make it nice, thorough, and educational. What? Already back? You know, going in on the chest. I don't know, I guess just talking for 7 kind of like triggered that or something. So, oh, that's a bummer. So I guess they respawn, but they won't do anything type of a deal. So that's kind of cool though that they reset. They don't just like sit forever broken pedestals, you know. Case in point, Piggy Bank's back. Skydiving's no cash, but they do reset on the pedestal. So learn something new, and yet the pirate sees the ship has disappeared. It should be back. So anyway, we just bought something. Let's check it out. So that's what. Wow, he's got a pretty good range. So obviously he's honing in on the fiery forge there. This time he didn't. 22. So 22 to 33 should be what we see. All right. So slam support. How do we want to document this guy? Let's see here. We'll just do slam support SS. Equals 22 to 33. Again, crits are incredibly rare in this game. And then if we're doing an Earth Swim Blast, I'm going to press Y. What just happened? Okay. Not too sure. Okay, so I'm seeing 15. Okay, so it looks like he just pops out of the ground, shoots a shark, and then it like bones in on stuff. Possibly. Not super well. Alright. So the ally will be 15 to should be 23 with Vicarious Visions down. So we'll go ahead and document that. Kind of just a nice deal, and if you accidentally push the button, not a big deal. You're just going to get that benefit. The cool thing about it, though, he goes back underground. I'm not like manipulating the controls. He just like pops up. It's a very aggressive pose, actually. But the gun slam is actually pretty sweet too. So that's what we got there. We'll make sure we still got 12 to 18, which we do, and 20 to 30. So nothing has changed.
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring you the magical upgrades.
Alright, not sure what she said, whatever. Seeker Swim is up next for 700. Ballistic Frenzy Rockets do more damage to enemies. Now, this would be our primary attack. Again, we were sitting at, what? 12 to 18, 3 times. Let's just back out again. I hate that it kind of is slow, but it's nice that you can stay in. Most people won't back out every time. So, you got that. Okay, that's about as insignificant of an increase as you can get. 12 to 18 just became 14 to 21. We did see a critical there, though, so I guess maybe that's a omen of good things to come. So 12 to 18 plus 2 plus 3. Standard and critical. Nothing too exciting there, but maybe that means the paths are going to be killer or something. So what we want to check now is we want to burrow and pop out. 20 to right there. 15 still. I thought there was a chance that the little mini shark ally would be gone. Still 22 there, so literally it just impacted the primary attack. Nothing
Are you
wrong
ready
with
for
that.
a new magical upgrade?
Alright, now we've got surface to air to surface missiles. Why is this the big deal? Because this will allow us to go and pursue a quest from Buzz. This is the upgrade that you have to have in order to initially deal with him. So 900 is the prize. Hold Y. So now we've got the tap Y and we've got hold Y. So holding Y will fire rockets into the ground that emerge and land on enemies. So it looks like 3. That would make sense, would it not? Matches the gun, matches the picture, matches the 12 to 18 3 times. For some reason, fire and 5 sure look very similar, don't they? It's R versus V, I guess. Let's pick that up. Kind of still a cool animation. It doesn't look like they went with like elemental colorings this time around, but not a huge deal, I guess. So let's tap Y. We're still doing the same old, same old. Let's make sure. 22. 33 would be critical if we ever see it. If we burrow, pop out and shoot, still 15. If we pop up and do primary, 14, 21, 3 times. So now we've got to hold Y. Now this is going to be interesting because if you tap Y, that's what you do. Kind of like your jump slam, you know, slam support, I believe was the name. So let's hold it now and see what we get. Oh, good lord, that's awesome. Cannot move when we do this. And surprisingly, it makes no contact. Not fiery forge, not the chest, not the dummy. But wow. So let's get a little closer here. Looks like I want to say they're doing 10 when they come up and 12 when they come down. And you can just seemingly hold these things for a long time. Let's just keep holding it and see if it times out. So I'm thinking that it's up 10 to 15, down 12 to 18. And again, to your heart's content, you just do whatever. So still has not timed me out. When we get to this point, it's safe to say it's not going to. So, and that confirmed it right there beautifully. If you saw as the rockets trailed back down and we weren't firing any more off, 12 is what we saw. So surface to air to surface missiles, 10 to 15 up, 12 to 18 down. That's literally how I'll document that because it's simple and it seems to work well. So pretty cool stuff right there. Let me highlight this again for you. We'll face the camera for this one. I'll hold it down. You can see the 10 first. And now watch this. I'm going to let go, and when I do, we're getting a few 12 to 18, so crits are somewhat. Critical hit is the most common here when you're firing them off. Nonetheless, you'll see a few 10s, and then as I move forward, which I'll do, you will see a remaining number of few rockets drop down, or missiles I should say, and they will be doing 12 to 18. So here we go, walking forward. 4 in a row at 12. So that answers our question. One more upgrade here in Terrafin's base upgrades.
Any place that you go, I can reach and bring you the magical upgrades.
Right. So seconds, please. 1200 is the price. This is our final base upgrade. Ballistic Frenzy Rockets now hit enemies twice. Now this, you might be like, oh, they're doing 14. That's so disappointing. Think about it. There's 3 of them. Alright, 14 times 3 is 42, so that's pretty impressive. But now we're doubling that. 42 times 2 is 84. 14 times 2, 28, 28, 28, 56, 56, 28, 84. That's basically from your single shot, because these all come out at once. So 84, half of that would be 42, 84 and 42, 126. 84 to 126 combined damage from your primary attack. Base upgrades only, pretty sweet deal right there. So fear not, Terrafin fanatics, we have been saved here. Hopefully, we haven't tested it. That was just all mathematical. Alright, so.
Do you know? The magic makes change in time. Skylander will go on a special path. Both paths are happy, but can only choose one.
Lies, you can choose both. 2 ways. Number 1, you have a second Terrafin like we do because he's awesome, and I highly recommend that strategy. He will be custom painted in my legendary blue metallic Terrafin form, but if you hit level 74, you can become the Skylander tutor, and you can switch paths. That's right, covered it before, mentioning it again. Shark Team Squadron, and we've got all-terrain trooper, so we're going to be checking both of those out, but for now we're not going to select either. And we'll see if there's a pointless cutscene when we get back. What we need to do now is very simple. We need to check out this new ability. So I'm just going to tap the X button one time. Again, we were doing 12 to 18 box stock, 14 to 21 with Seeker Swim. And let's see where we're at now. Oh, that's nice. Very good. Okay, now it's working. Wow. Okay, now let's see how many hits we're getting here. I think 7. I think 8 there. 7 there. 8 there. 8 again. So I'm not sure what's going on with 8. But that's actually not horrible. Again, the description for seconds, please. Ballistic Frenzy rockets now hit enemies twice. We're still shooting off 3 as best I can tell. So that was 3, 2, and 2. Now, there's only 3 rockets, so they should technically hit a total, you know, 2, 2, 2, that's 6, right? Somehow we're getting 7s and 8s. Or 7, 3, 2, and 2. 2, 2. Let's go point blank. Can't miss it. And somehow we get nothing. So... I think they're honing in on something else. But I don't know what, or where, or why. So, lots of unknowns, but they're still doing the same 14 to 21, so that's the main thing. So, 14 to 21, 3x, 2 times. I'm just going to go ahead and put that, and then in parentheses, we will do, what's 28 to 48. And then equals, what should we come in and take it that far? 84. Wait, we did the wrong number there. So 14 and 21. 3 times, 2 times, 28 to 63. And best case scenario, 84, 60, 120, 180, 189 on the critical. So pretty impressive, but it's not really a problem that we're seeing 7 and 8. That's actually better than advertised. Let's make sure everything else is still the same damage-wise. 20, excellent. 22, same old same. Burrowing in the tertiary. Not hitting. What's the burrow again? Shoot the ally. Shoot the ally at the dummy. 15. Okay, so yeah. Pretty much it is what it is. And again, I don't quite know how there's 3 rockets and they hit the enemy twice. And then we wind up with 7 or 8. But again, not a bad thing. I can't explain it to you.
Hey there, soldier. You do your training today.
We could actually do that. Should that be in the upgrade or should it be something else? We're already at 20 minutes. Let's get some greebles out here. So, primary attack.
Take out all these greebles.
That was the 9 we were looking for, right? Let's check this out. 3, 5, 7. I feel like the first time we had 9. 3, 6, and he's dead. So let's see here. We'll do it again. Primary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. Oh, the sharks went away. 3, 6, 8. So I guess it just varies, but you could potentially have up to 9. So that's what our burrow and slam secondary, straight up secondary there. Go ahead and finish him off that way. Let's get Greeble number 3 out here. And we're gonna go tertiary. Oh yeah, slam speed. 22s on this guy. And he is eradicated. Or we knocked him out, I don't know. Sometimes that seems to happen. So we've covered slam support. Seeker Swim obviously ties in with Ballistic Frenzy, our primary. Seconds please, we've already seen that at work. So really all we need to showcase here from the base upgrades is going to be surface to air to surface missiles. So let's get 3 Greebles out here. I don't care if they hit us, we're just going to have some fun with this. Let's try to keep them centrally located. Dun, 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 dun. It's raining. Yes. Oh yeah. And maximum destruction achieved. Now, get wrecked, Greebles. So, there you go. That's what we needed to talk to Buzz. I think I'll come in here and we'll make another video. I don't exactly know how that's going to work because I've not done the quest from him. But we'll figure it out. We now have access to at least, I guess, like, one of them. I don't know if there's multiples or not. So, that said, these are Terrafin's base upgrades. We covered some extra stuff at the beginning. We're going to cover some extra stuff here at the end. But, again, the numbers are not crazy. They're nothing to write home about. They're kind of like the low numbers, but rapid fire, you know, like a trigger-happy type deal. But, again, when you take the math out, even just 14 to 21, you know, 3 individual times, and then factoring in a second hit, not the third round of 2 to 3 hits or 1 to 3 hits, but just as advertised in the book, in the game, you should see 14 to 21, 1, 2, 3, and then the Sharks come back for rounds 4, 5, 6. Again, 14, 14, 14, 42, 42, 42, 84. Critical 21, 21, 3 is 63, 63 and 63, 126. With the potential, once again, to have, I think we've seen maybe twice, 3 times, we've seen 9 hits, if you will. It just exponentially increases at that point. So pretty significant stuff there. Again, they kind of all tie in. Surface to air to surface missiles, very cool. It might be difficult to use that and not take damage. You can certainly use it anytime you want to, but taking damage, another issue. I don't know if it would time us out, like say that we get hit by a real Greeble or some infiltrators or something like that. Will it do anything to us? Will it stop the reign of terror? I don't know. We'll check that out in game. And now it's just like I said, we've got the paths there. So the paths, let's see. No Wing Sapphires, 1722 and 33. Or I'm sorry, 3000. So what is that? 6900 for one path in your Soul Gem with no discounts. 4000. Path and Soul Gem would be what? 10,900, and then our 3,300. So essentially, with no discounts, you need 14.2, I believe, for all of your upgrades. And base upgrades only was 3,300. Path again 6,900. So we could actually do the path. We just would not have quite enough for the Soul Gem. We'll get him some more cash, and more importantly, we'll check out this quest from Buzz, see if maybe we get cash that way. So the first one's always a little long, but I intended for it to be Bowser and Donkey Kong, not gonna lie. And then the whole Toys R Us taking a month to ship me the freaking starter pack happened. So we're going ahead here with Terrafin. Again, I'll be working to get the cash for the other Nintendo guys, and they should be up next, so fear not. But after that, it's you get cash pretty quick in this game. It's just, it takes a lot with no discount, and there's a lot of Skylanders right now, so you almost have to exclusively play as someone to get them the cash. So again, if I wasn't recording things, we would be much farther along. But when you record, edit, and upload, you tend to kind of progress a bit slower than everyone else. So that said, this is kind of the drill. If you're new to Skylanders Research, this is what we do. We come in, we buy the upgrades, we check them out, we document the attack damage numbers. When we can't, we would go into chapter modes, chapters, levels, villain arenas, whatever. But here, since we've got the Greeble dispenser, something that I've asked for several games now, and it has been delivered, we can stay at the Academy, and it's fantastic. So very, very excited about that. You're seeing it in its practical use. Since we have it, I fully intend to showcase it. It'll become a staple here in Skylanders Research. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on Shark. We should call him Super Shark Shooter Terrafin, right? But let me know your thoughts on Shark Shooter Terrafin and his base upgrades. Which path did you take and why? Again, I'll be taking both because I've got 2. If you have progressed rapidly through the game and you're sitting there at level 70 thinking, I've done everything I can do, it's nothing for me, keep going and try to get Skylander Tutor. It'll pay off for you. But nonetheless, thanks so much for watching. SkylanderClub.com, oneofwisdom.com. You can follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer. As always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you back here as we take a look at Buzz's quest for the first time, so stay tuned for that.